Hello everyone, I'm Michelle. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today's reading will be a pick a card reading that will be focusing on what's next in your relationships. This can be any kind of relationship, it doesn't have to be just a romantic relationship. And I'll be selecting 4 cards that you can choose from, and you can choose the card that resonates with you most in order to find the reading that will be matched for you. So I will go ahead and select the 4 cards. So we have peace and boundaries, closure, and finding. Okay, so take a moment to decide which card is calling to you most. You can use the colors, the words, the images on the card, whatever you feel most drawn to. Just let your intuition guide you, and that will be the right reading for you. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards that I will be using for the reading, but feel free to go ahead and skip to the timestamp that you'll find in the description box that matches your reading for either card number 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I will see you there. Hello to everyone who chose card number 1. Your card was peace. Let's have another look at that. To me, it feels like peace is something that you're seeking right now, more peace in your relationships. Perhaps things have been a little bit tumultuous lately. So let's see what your reading has to say about this. Let's start with your tarot cards. And our first one is Strength. So perhaps you're in a phase right now where you feel like you are requiring a lot of strength in your relationships. So whether it's, perhaps you need strength to leave a relationship, that could be something that's going on right now. I also feel like maybe you feel like you're giving more in your relationships than you're receiving. You can see in this particular Strength card, there's a bit of duality. Like there's like this lion strength that she has, but also the lamb. So it's a lot of balance. To me, that's indicating give and take. It's also telling me that what's required is a very calm strength, like that very, calm inner strength. That's what you're probably requiring right now in order to make your relationships work a little bit more smoothly. So let's see what else we have in your reading. Our next tarot card is, the Page of Cups. This is a cool card because you can see there's a little pig flying in the corner. So that's kind of, speaking about unexpected things that might be coming up, things that you wouldn't, ever believe might happen, like that saying, when pigs fly. And to me, this is showing, like, it's kind of reminding me of this inner strength that when you get to this really peaceful place within yourself, that's when you're going to all of a sudden see miracles when it comes to your relationships. So to me, this is really suggesting that in order to improve your relationships, in order to, take any existing relationships to the next level, the focus really needs to be on yourself right now and finding your own inner peace. And then that's going to attract the right people to you. It's going to also help your current relationships. So let's see what else we have. Okay, and we have Triumphant Success. So that's a great sign. So again, this is telling me that, if we follow this idea of finding your inner strength, finding your inner peace, really focusing on yourself right now, that you're going to see a lot of success in your relationships. Let's see what our next card is. Okay, Recognition and Reward. So again, I feel like this is what's coming for you. This might be lacking. You might feel like you're lacking a lot of recognition right now in your relationships. Again, maybe you're feeling like you're giving more than you're receiving. So I feel like this is something that you are yearning for, some recognition for all of the energy you put into relationships. So keep that in mind, that this will come to you when you put the focus back on yourself. Right now, you might be focusing too much on trying to fix things externally through your actions and that kind of thing, instead of looking for that inner peace within yourself first. Let's see what else we have here. And interesting, we have Solitude. So this reading could not be any clearer, right? We are talking about going within right now. And I know that this is a tough message to receive when you are looking for information to do with your relationships. You're wanting answers to do with your relationships. You want to know how to fix things or how to attract relationships. And here the reading is telling you, nope, take a step back, focus on yourself. Don't worry about the relationships right now. Focus on yourself. Focus on your own healing. That is what is in turn going to attract the things that you want here. Let's have a look at our Moonology card. Okay, and we have Emotions Are Running High, Supermoon. So yeah, I feel like you probably have definitely a lot going on. You might be feeling super frustrated. Now, the supermoon, that's a really good sign that positive change is coming and that positive opportunities are coming. So I do think there's some new relationships on the horizon for sure. But I think what's happening is your emotions and all the frustration and all this stuff that you're feeling right now is really getting in the way of attracting the people into your life that you are looking for. So really focusing on your own, well-being, your own, especially your mental well-being, taking care of yourself, finding your own inner peace, doing things that nourish you first and foremost, and then you can look outside for relationships. Let's have a look at our final card. And it says awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So this could definitely explain some of the issues that you're having right now in your relationships as well, in terms of like the emotions running high and, feeling perhaps frustrated or overwhelmed or anything like that. You could be going through a bit of an awakening or a shift in the way that you want to show up in the world and in the way that you want to show up in your relationships. So this really explains why solitude and finding your own inner peace is so important right now, because that is what's needed for you to be able to integrate this shift that's going on for you, so that you can come out the other side of it with a brand new perspective on relationships and really a new energy to take into the world. And it's going to be that new energy that is going to attract new people into your life. And I think it's also going to make a difference in your current relationships, because you're going to just come across in such a different way, come across with a lot more gentle strength. So you'll have those boundaries in place, but it's not going to be in a argumentative way or something like that. It's going to be just a very gentle, this is who I am, this is what I need, this is what I'm willing to give you in return. So a lot more peace in relationships is coming if you're able to really just focus in on yourself right now, really give yourself that self-care that you need in order to get through this time and through this shift, so that this new version of yourself can come forward. So that is what I have for you, to those of you who chose card number 1. I hope this reading was helpful. If you enjoyed this reading, I would love if you gave me a thumbs up and subscribed so that I can see you again soon in another reading. Bye. Hello to everyone who chose card number 2. Your card was boundaries. So I suspect that boundaries is something that you probably need to reinforce in your relationships right now. You can see in this picture, this woman is very centered. She's very in touch with herself and her own needs, and she's very well protected. So that's likely something that you're requiring in your relationships right now. Let's have a look at your tarot cards and see what they can add to this. Okay, so our first card is the Ten of Swords. So this is a card of endings. So perhaps you just had a significant relationship in your life end, or perhaps you're considering ending a relationship. It looks like that is the likely outcome here. There's, definitely a lot of sadness in this card. Sometimes it can be quite a difficult ending. So if you're going through that right now, big hugs to you. That's never easy, but it's probably something that you needed to do in order to get these boundaries in place, for your own well-being. So I feel like even though this is a card that has a lot of sadness in it, it also feels hopeful, like she's standing up for herself. She's standing in her own power now, looking to the future, ready for a new beginning is what I feel like, really ready for a new beginning. Okay, let's see what your next card is. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. So as you can see from the image in this is a card of collaboration. Definitely a suggestion that you're about to meet some new people. Now, to me, this is not necessarily feeling like it's going to be new people in a romantic way, but perhaps it could lead to that. But it feels much more like new friends, like a new community that you can be a part of. It might be that you're exploring some things on your own, some interests of yours. So if there's something that you've always wanted to do, like take a class or join some kind of group, now's probably a good time to do that. I think it's going to not only help with healing, but I think it's also going to bring some really important new relationships into your life and set the foundation for something brand new. So if there's something that you've been considering doing, definitely check that out, because that looks like it would be a really positive thing for you. Let's see what our next card is. Discontent and boredom. Okay. So you can see, again, another kind of sad image here, but it's not all sad. Like there is some, positive stuff happening over to the side that he's just not looking at. So again, I feel like this is part of the process that you're going through, ending something, going within a little bit and figuring out what you need in your relationships, what you need to do going forward to protect yourself and protect your energy and protect your boundaries. So what you've, been doing at the moment, or the relationships that you've had recently, are just not quite right for you. You weren't happy in them. So this is, even though it's a painful thing, it's a positive thing for what is going to come into your life because of it. Let's look at your next card. Okay, material and spiritual prosperity. So awesome. This is a sign of abundance coming your way. I feel like this is connected to this Three of Pentacles card. So something that you're going to start, something brand new that you're going to start, is really going to bring a lot of good stuff into your life, a lot of happiness, spiritual prosperity. So I feel like personal growth, there's a lot of personal growth happening. And I think it's also going to end up creating, financial abundance as well. So be open to new opportunities right now. As one door closes, another one's going to open. But I definitely feel like you have to seek this out. It might fall into your lap a little bit, but you're going to have to say yes. So if you get an invitation to something, then, say yes, try it, be open to trying new things. Let's see what the next card is. Okay, Sacred Pool. So again, this really feels to me like something is building, like there's a shift happening within you. This is about like creating a space, a sacred space for yourself where you can grow your future, where almost like where magic will happen, where sparks will, come from and create something beautiful in your life. So to me, this suggests that it's hard to see, but there's a person in this picture kind of laying in this pool. So this is all coming from within her. So this is really suggesting to me that the shift is within you first. So yes, there's endings. Yes, there's boundaries that need to be in place, but the focus needs to be on you and feeling really, centered in your own power, really taking care of yourself so that you can grow this beautiful life that I think can come from some new opportunities that are going to be coming your way. Let's have a look at the Moonology card. Okay, awesome. It says, luck is on your side. So perfect. Positive things are coming your way. Absolutely. Really positive sign that things are going to change. The luck suggestion there is making me think that yes, some of these things might be opportunities that you weren't expecting. Like a friend might call you up out of the blue and say, hey, do you want to come to this painting class with me? Or, something totally random like that you weren't expecting. And that you should say yes, because you're going to meet some people and start getting out there and doing new things, and that's going to have a really positive impact on your life. So let's have a look at our final card. It says, birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, wow. What a perfect card to end this reading. This is making me really feel like it has a similar, a similar message to Sacred Pool, like birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So I think right now, you taking care of yourself and you focusing on yourself and you getting out there and meeting new people, that's what's really creating this new experience for you. Definitely a new fresh start when it comes to relationships, some new people coming into your life, and it's going to be just so much better than whatever you've had to give up. So I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. It feels like a lot of, amazing things are in store for you. If you enjoyed this reading, I would love if you gave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I would love to see you again soon for another reading. So that is what I have for you today, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello to everyone who chose card number 3. Your card was closure. Let's have another look at that. So you can see in the background, there's a door. So obviously a door has just been closed. The person is walking away from this. So this suggests that you are walking away from a relationship. Either you just have or you're about to, and you're ready to see what's next, what's coming next after this. So let's see what your tarot cards have to say. Okay, so our first card is the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is very in tune with her own needs, very intuitive, very strong, very warm and loving. So this is probably you showing up in your reading, and that you're likely going through a period of healing and growth right now. I'm feeling like you're really getting connected to who you are, getting connected to your intuition, getting connected to your inner voice, and really looking for more in life, like looking for, relationships that are going to support you in being the best version of yourself. So let's see what else we have in your tarot cards. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. So you can see in this image, the girl is looking kind of bored, discontent. So it could be that you're feeling that way about your life right now. It could be that you're feeling that way about your relationships, or possibly just one relationship, but you're just not feeling it. So it is time for some changes. This card also cautions that you need to also look at the positive things in your life. So don't just focus on the negative and, allow yourself to feel really negative about your life or about your relationships. Remember the good stuff that you have going on as well. So again, just try to stay strong and focus on healing, and remember that you do have a lot of potential and positive stuff that's growing in your life as well. Let's have a look at our next card. Okay, partnerships and alliances. So I definitely feel like a new partnership is on the way. This could be romantic or it could be something else, but something that's going to be very supportive. The word alliance is there. That makes me feel like give and take, a lot of good give and take in this relationship. You're going to be receiving as much as you're giving, and it's going to just be really supportive. I think supportive of, these changes that you're working on, these changes of, according to who you're becoming. You really need a partner that's going to support you in who you are now. So let's see what's next in our card as well. Okay. Passion ignited. So, I mean, there can be many meanings to this card. It doesn't necessarily have to be passion in a relationship. It could be that you have this spark within you and you want to do something different. It could be that you're even starting your own business or something like that, and you need a partner. There's a number of ways that this can be interpreted, but either way, it is passionate. It is exciting. It is dynamic, full of joy. I mean, you can see there's like this, it's almost like ecstasy in this picture. Like she is really feeling good right now. So I feel like this next phase of your life, as this door shuts, you're really going to be able to focus on creating something that is really special to you. And I feel like this again is coming back to your own personal growth, something that's shifted in you, something that's sparked in you, and wanting to live a different life, a more meaningful life, more heart-centered. And in doing that, you are putting out these like vibrations into the world that's going to attract partners that are going to be just as passionate as you, that are going to want the same things, and that are really going to help you create something brand new that's going to have so much joy and excitement. So let's have a look at our next card. We have Dragon's Lair. So this is telling me, you can see that there's a castle surrounded by ice. This is telling me that maybe you've had some walls up and you have like this protective layer over you right now. And this could be because of what you've just ended, a painful relationship, something like that, that you just have your guard up and you feel like you haven't been able to let anyone in. You feel like you haven't been able to thaw your heart and let somebody new in. So this is just a reminder that it's time to let those walls down, but you're not doing it in a way where you're not going to be protected. You're still going to be protected because, I mean, even look, she almost like has protection around her. You're still going to be protected because you're going to be so much stronger within yourself, and you're going to be coming from a much different place. So you're going to be coming from this more empowered, loving place. So it's really going to be okay and safe for you to start letting those walls come down and be open to whether it's new love or some other form of new beginning. And when you're able to do that, that's going to bring a lot of joy. Let's have a look at our Moonology card. Okay. Perfect message for you right now. It says, show the world the real you. So again, I get the feeling like you've had your guards up, you've had walls up, and you haven't been able to be true to what you really want and what you want to create in life, who you are. Maybe you felt like you couldn't show the real you up to this point. So showing the world the real you is what's going to attract this new person into your life. I feel like it's, one person, something really significant. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to show up 100% truly authentic and as you, because this other person really needs to see the true you in order to be attracted to you, in order to be able to want to create this new life with you. Let's have a look at our last card. Okay, it says Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So that makes total sense. Your vibration is rising. Absolutely. We can see that. We can see it all over your reading. Things are shifting internally. I just think it's amazing because this theme has been coming across in the other readings as well, that in order to create a better relationship, in order to attract a better relationship, the focus has to be on you first. So you really need to do that inner healing and that inner work in order to raise your vibration, in order to attract new people into your life, new relationships, new passion. And I really think that you're doing that. Like, this is a process that you've already begun. You're ready for it. You know it's what you have to do. And doing this is going to bring you the closure you need to move on into all this amazing stuff that's here waiting for you. So that is what I have for you, to everyone who chose card number 3. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And I would love if you hit the like button if you resonated with this reading. Feel free to leave me a comment as well. And I hope to see you again soon in another reading. Bye. Hello to everyone who chose card number 4. Your card was Finding. Let's have a closer look at this. Sorry about that. So what a beautiful card. It reminds me of like a Cinderella feeling. There's some butterflies up here, which to me feels like transformation. So this is definitely making me feel like you are about to attract a new relationship into your life that's going to be really magical. You can almost even see like an aura around this person, and she just looks so happy. So I think some amazing things, I can already tell some amazing things are headed your way. Let's have a look at your cards. So our first tarot card, of course, is the Lovers. I mean, I couldn't have picked this better myself. So in this case, the Lovers card can mean a few different things, but in this case, I definitely feel like it is a new love interest that is coming your way. Absolutely, and things are going to be fiery. It's looking very good. Very positive sign if you are looking for romance. If by chance you are already with someone, I feel like this could definitely be a deepening of that relationship, but it is looking very positive. So let's see what our next card is. I cannot believe this reading already. The Knight of Cups. Hello, romance. So the Knight of Cups is someone who's going to come in and really just sweep you off your feet. It's going to be really romantic and sweet and loving. So yeah, this is feeling so like a Cinderella type feeling to me. Just really special, really magic. Someone really special is about to enter your life, and this is just looking like such an amazing start in terms of relationships. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have the Wisdom card. So this is telling me that your inner wisdom is really strengthening right now, and that it's all of I feel like maybe you've been doing some inner work, like you've been really focusing on taking care of yourself and making sure that your own needs are met. And I feel like that inner wisdom and that inner strength and inner knowing that you've been cultivating, that is really creating this opportunity where you're going to meet someone new that's going to be amazing for you. Now, I also feel like, because in this card, it's hard to see, but there's a family here, and this is almost giving me some like wedding vibes. So it could be that this new person that's entering your life is someone that is going to be a really significant relationship for you, and maybe someone that you're going to want to build a life with. So let's see what else we have. Awareness. So again, a little nudge again that all of this is coming from your own inner work that you've been doing, from your own connection to yourself, from being really in tune with yourself, being really in tune with who you are, what you need. Because when you know that, and you know yourself so well, and you show up so authentically, then that is really how you can attract someone that is going to be just the right fit for you. So again, some really amazing confirmation here in these cards that you are going to feel so good about all of these things coming into your life, about this new person. I think the person's going to be very supportive of who you are, and who you've become and what your needs are. So let's have a look at another card. And we have Spark. So this is really making me feel like, oh, look at that. There's even little hearts coming from her violin that she's playing. So this is really, yeah, I mean, I feel like so much romance and love is coming to you. And I feel like it's all, again, sparked by your inner transformation. So coming from you being able to really show up in the world authentically, and that is what's going to spark this, you know, this person coming into your life and creating this new life with them. Let's have a look at the Moonology card. Okay, it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So yeah, I get the feeling that you have been doing a lot of work on yourself, a lot of inner work, and maybe some of your relationships in the past were just not up to your standards. Like they just were not what you needed. Maybe things were a little bit difficult in that regard. Maybe you've been feeling really frustrated with, you know, the people that are coming into your life, or maybe, you know, the right person just hasn't come along. So definitely an indication that things are about to change. Something new is about to spark here in the love department. Let's have a look at your final card. Warrior Woman, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? Okay, amazing. And I feel this energy throughout. Like, this is a really strong, and if you're not a woman who's watching, that is totally fine. Like, this isn't just for women, but it's really about the energy. Like that energy of just being so firm in who you are, like so sure in who you are and what you need, and radiating that. Like, look at how this person is just radiating this energy out and going through this inner transformation. So you might have gone through something tough recently, for sure. Maybe a tough breakup, or just, you know, a stressful time in your life, and things are finally turning around. And as crappy as this can be, it's possible that this difficult time is really what almost forced you to go within and forced you to do this work on yourself, forced you to get more in tune with who you are and what you need. And now that you're getting clear on that, and if you're still a little bit afraid, because this is indicating if you weren't afraid, what would you do? What would you do? So if you're still feeling like you're not sure if you're quite there yet, like if you're, you know, ready for a relationship, or maybe you're not feeling super in tune with yourself just yet, but know that that is coming, and that you don't have to be afraid. You can really show up as yourself. You don't have to pretend to be anybody else. You can really show up as yourself, and that is exactly what is going to spark all of this love and romance that is coming into your life. So to those of you who chose card number 4, I mean, you could not have a better relationship reading if you are looking for a partner. It really speaks to so many amazing things coming into your life in that regard. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did enjoy it and it resonates, I would love if you hit the like button, and feel free to leave me a comment too. I would love to know in the comments. And I hope to see you again soon in another reading. Bye.